Boris Nags at Liverpool awful after car blast, Liverpool beats off bad sign for the whole world. The Prime Minister has sent a message to Liverpool after a taxi exploded outside the Liverpool Women's Hospital leaving one dead. Boris Johnson described the blast as awful and thanked the emergency services for their professionalism. The PM tweeted, "My thoughts are with all those affected by the awful incident in Liverpool today. I want to thank the emergency services for their quick response and professionalism, and the police for their ongoing work on the investigation." Earlier Home Secretary Priti Patel tweeted, "I am being kept regularly updated on the awful incident at Liverpool Women's Hospital. Our police and emergency services are working hard to establish what happened, and it is right they are given the time and space to do so." Merseyside police confirmed they were called to the hospital on Crown Street today, Sunday, November 14, at 10:59 a.m. after reports of a car engulfed in flames. At around 3:30 p.m. police confirmed the death of a man and another person injured, but not thought to be life-threatening. A large cordon was put in place while fire crews tackled the blaze, patients evacuated and visitors turned away as an investigation got underway. Armed police were also seen in various locations around Liverpool, and Counter-Terrorism Police North West, based within Greater Manchester Police, has since confirmed 3 men have been arrested from the Kensington area. GMP said, officers in Merseyside have arrested 3 men, aged 29, 26 and 21, in the Kensington area of Liverpool under the Terrorism Act. Counter-Terrorism Police North West is continuing to work closely with colleagues at Merseyside Police as our investigation continues at pace. Earlier today, Merseyside Police's Chief Constable Serena Kennedy gave a statement outside the hospital, and said, "So far we understand that the car involved was a taxi which pulled up at the hospital shortly before the explosion occurred. Work is still going on to establish what has happened and could take some time before we are in a position to confirm anything. We are keeping an open mind as to what caused the explosion, but given how it has happened, out of caution, Counter-Terrorism Police are leading the investigation supported by Merseyside Police. Our response is ongoing at the hospital and will be for some time. Cordons are in place, and there are some road closures." Police said a major incident had been declared and images of a vehicle on fire, and later burnt out, at the scene earlier were shared online. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp also fought back and expressed his belief that the elections of Donald Trump and Boris Johnson were a bad sign for the whole world. Trump became the 45th President of the United States in 2016, while Johnson landed the British Prime Minister post 3 years later as he replaced Theresa May at number 10 Downing Street. The former proved to be one of the most controversial figures in the history of American office, and the latter's handling of the coronavirus crisis has been widely criticized, with Klopp baffled as to how the 2 men were able to gain power in the first place. The German head coach said on Gabby Logan's Midpoint podcast, "I have to say at the last 2 elections, first with Donald Trump and Boris Johnson, that's really a bad sign for the whole world that this can happen, because everybody knew beforehand that it will not work. But we still let it happen as a society, and I cannot believe that. One is now gone and the other one struggles still. It's incredible." Brexit campaigner Nigel Farage also fell afoul of Klopp's wrath, with the Liverpool manager claiming that people with common sense are overlooked in British politics. "Why do we let people like Farage and Johnson lead any kind of group of people in any direction?" Klopp added. "Obviously people with common sense are not needed or used. They should be, but that's the problem, the people we vote for or the whole system that gives us opportunity to vote for these kinds of people. It gives us opportunity